are tuned into the Wado radio show. Wado radio, where it's more than music. Yes, it's more than music. Said it's in my N-I-S-T-R-Y.
Yo, it's the kid Derek Minor, and you watching the Wado video show. Bow.
Yeah, man. I'm here with the homie Derek Minor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up, homie?
What's up with it?
Man, it's good to see you, bro.
Man, good to see you too.
I can't remember the last time I seen you. Well, I do. South by Southwest.
Yeah.
You told me that earlier.
Yes, sir.
So I can't even do that.
It's been a minute.
What you feeling like musically right now, man?
Dog, I'm on some. Number one, I'm taking a lot more. If you checked out the PSA Volume 3,
yep,
you'll notice that I took a lot more producing on it.
Yep.
So I'm really just doing more producing my own music and trying to create my own lane.
Yep. Yep.
And just, I feel like I have a sound that nobody else has when I'm producing.
Sure.
And I feel like that sound needs to be heard.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of doing my thing with that. So I'm in a real musical place right now.
You told me you taught yourself keys.
Yeah.
When you had the Dirk Nowitzki. When you had the Dirk Nowitzki injury.
Yeah. So I tore my Achilles, and that was an excellent time for me to sit down and kind of grow in my music theory.
Yeah.
And it's just really unlocked all types of like musical possibilities that had never really been there before.
Yeah.
So it's grown me musically, and I think I'm just man, to be honest, I mean, if I was to be completely transparent, I think maybe like last year, maybe like last year after my album dropped, man, I kind of got bored with rap. Just being honest. Like, it's the same thing over and over again. I feel like, especially just like, even we hadn't pushed the bounds content wise, or, you know what I'm saying, pushed the boundaries musically, and I don't even really listen to rap much anymore, honestly. Yeah. Like, I listen to jazz and just been kind of come at music from a different perspective than I've come at it from, you know, in the past. Yeah. And everybody that I let hear the music is like, oh wow. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it works out.
Content-wise, you talk about pushing the boundaries, and I think that's kind of a big thing right now. I mean, we've had Show's album come out that definitely pushed the boundaries.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? In terms of things like that. And so I think there's a lot of people considering that, because the reality is too, so many of us have families, we have kids, our perspectives are changing.
Grown and mature.
You know, there's so much stuff going on in the world. So what does that look like for you in terms of pushing the boundaries, man?
I mean, if you've been following me, if you've been following my career from Blackout all the way till now, you'll know that it was kind of like I came out like crazy raw, and then I kind of sanitized a lot of stuff. And I think where I'm at now is, for the people that's like Blackout, they'll love this new album. Okay. And then for the people that's like Redemption, they'll also love it. Because I think the records that people know me for, like the records that my fans know me for, I'm not talking about fair weather, dudes that just, you know, oh, I heard this one song. But like people that's been following my career as I've grown, they've always loved me for my ability to tell stories and my passion and transparency. And this record will be that, like, passionate and transparent. Sure. So I guess maybe it may be pushing the boundaries, maybe, I guess, for the status quo, or maybe it may not be. But I think when I say push the boundaries, I think it's just a degree of what I do. I'll give you even more of me. Sure. More and more transparent. Like, so if you've enjoyed the transparent records, you'll enjoy this album because you'll get more of that. You'll get more of a piece of me. Like, not necessarily just being liberal for liberal's sake. Right. Like, it's just I just want to be able to tell my story, and for the people that identify with my story, this album's for you. Like, at the end of the day, that's that. So that means that while I'm in the studio, I'm not thinking, oh man, I can't say that. Like, it's like, no, I'm telling this story for the people that identify with me. So, you know, if it's real and you feel it, that's that. And for the people that don't feel it, I'm not gonna call you a hater or nothing. It's just, you know, it's just maybe not be your cup of tea. And I'm fine with that. I think when you land there as an artist, there's a degree of freedom that you get.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
There's a degree when you don't feel like you have to please everybody or you have to be famous, the next Jay-Z. When you just like, yo, I just want to find the people that feel like I feel. It's just a degree of freedom there. And that's where I'm at. I'm just operating out of that, making music in that position. Yeah. That's good.
RMG, man.
Yeah.
What you guys working on, man? Because y'all got, I've told Doc this repeatedly, man. I feel like y'all got one of the most talented rosters in the Christian hip hop community. Yeah. When you look at you, when you look at Tone, when you look at Chad, when you look at Cannon, when you look at Doc, it's just a business producer mind. Like y'all got a lot of talent. You know, on the roster, man. So I'm real anxious to hear what y'all got for 2013, man.
Man, we got albums on albums on albums. Sure. Pretty much everybody on the roster is putting some type of music project out this year. Okay. So if you're a Chad Jones fan, you're gonna finally get that album, most likely. Nice. You know what I'm saying? Nice. If you're a Tony Tillman fan, you're gonna get music from him. Yep. You're a Cannon fan, you're gonna get something. EP, album, mixtape, you're gonna get something, singles. Like everybody's working, and it's really encouraging hearing what they're coming up with. Like I'm just watching my brothers grow into artists, especially Cannon. Like I'm so crazy excited for his record. Like I think that it's gonna be good. It's coming soon, so stay tuned. But he's killing it, man. Your
involvement with the label, because you and Doc, you know, kind of co-own the situation. You know, what roles do you two play in terms of the you know, the overall process?
So both of us are kind of like big picture. Like we both have like big picture vision for where we want the label to go. As far as if we were to say roles, I'm more of the A&R creative director. Sure. And he's more of the business, making sure that cats getting their royalty checks. And making sure, paid. Right. Making sure that everybody's doing, making sure that, you know, that business-wise we're doing good business. And also pushing the boundaries there. You know, like he's like, I mean, he's always in a meeting with somebody, always trying to build new relationships. You know, and I mean, he's, as far as a businessman, he's a great businessman. Monster. Always learning, always growing. One of those guys that he's not scared to make a mistake, and if he makes a mistake, bump his head and go another way. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I like about him. You know, because a lot of people think business is doing stuff perfect all the time, and it's not that. It's just being willing to put yourself out there, and he does that. So
that's
he's
good.
a beast.
That's good, man. That's good. How was it being a part of this Unashamed tour this last year? Because I feel like it went from a level that was like, okay, they killing it, to now this is like out of control. You know what I mean? Did it feel that way to you? To be in it, like to be on that stage every night, and y'all going selling out Times Square, 6,000 people in Dallas, killing it in LA. You know what I mean?
I think the funny thing is we were so busy on that mug. And it was such a production. And you're on this tour bus, and then night after night you're doing the same thing over again. There were pockets of when it was like, yo, we just sold out like New York.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The Best Buy theater.
It'd be like, we was in LA, it was like, we just sold out the Palladium.
Right.
And then I think for us, it didn't really connect until people were like, you know, so-and-so artist was here and they didn't sell this auditorium out. And y'all sold. I mean, it's like over, I think the final number was like 80% of our shows were sold out.
Wow. That's phenomenal.
That's
phenomenal, bro.
It's crazy, but I think just since we're in it, we don't get to see it in a way, like, man, it's so crazy. Like, I wish I was, like, sometimes I wish I could just see it from the other side. Because it's like, when you in it, it's like, I'm, you know, doggone getting my lyrics straight, fine, you know, trying to get everything together. You know, you go out, you do your show, and then it's packing up, and it's unloading, and then it's like, you just kind of forget, like, wow. Sometimes we would just sit back and just be like, we just outsold this crazy venue out. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, man, I guess in short, man, it was crazy. Like, especially on the other side of it, when I sit back and think, I'm like, man, God is good. Bro, like,
how do you, one of the things I always wonder about you guys, I've been going to reach shows for a long time, even promoted some, is how do y'all keep y'all humility when you have so many people? Let me get an autograph, let me get a picture, night after night. You're the greatest thing since sliced bread. You know what I mean? Your music changed my life. You know what I mean? Like, how do you manage that?
Dog, I think it's because we don't live for it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's funny, it's weird. I had this conversation with KB in LA. Okay. After we sold the Palladium out. Craze down on the stage. Go Hard is playing. Okay. The building's shaking. Going nuts.
Everybody going crazy.
They going crazy, bro.
That's probably like, the pinnacle of the night.
They going nuts. One of them, you know what I mean? We sitting there, and I said, why are we here? I asked KB, I said, what are we doing here? Yeah. Like this, I was like, I'm for real, I'm like, what are we doing here? Yeah. I was like, one, this was never my plan. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, it never was my plan to, I always wanted to be famous or whatever, or to be an artist, but I never planned to be able to speak into the lives of people about what God says.
Radio. Wow.